Hey YouTube, this is a folding knife from Buck. This is the Buck Kalinga folding skinner. Right, and the blade length is about 4 inches. You see it as a nice swept back tip, right, with a swedge, and it is a partial hollow grind. An excellent design. It's designed to maximize the fullness of the belly portion of the knife, obviously to fulfill the skinning function. It is a liner lock mechanism, all right, and it has thermoplast, basically rubber handle scales, just for comfort and grip. Right, it has a nice, kind of a nice full-sized handle for a folder. The steel on this is Buck's 420HC. Now 420 is a cheaper stainless steel, 420HC. However, Buck is known to have one of the best heat treatments in the business for that steel, right? So normally I might not advocate that steel, but the way Buck does it, I think it's a good steel for this folder. Right, and here is a close-up of that blade. Nice grind lines on that. It is a satin finish. It's going to be very, very resistant to rust. And one thing that I always love about skinning knives, they're usually incredible slicers, very sharp. See, it does have a slight recurve there as well. Arrives fairly sharp. There you see the triangle, the repeated triangle pattern, and then that groove there, the rubber handle scales, right, and the rubber bolster there. Pivot screw, dual thumb studs. It is open pillar construction. The opening, very easy and smooth. It locks up securely. You see there's the liner lock. Might look slightly thin, but there is no flexing. There is no flexing on that liner whatsoever. All right, so I'm pleased with the overall quality. Good quality from Buck. And notice this does not have a pocket clip. This actually comes with a nylon belt pouch. Right? And I've had this for a while, so I don't have the pouch anymore. But it does come with a nylon belt pouch with a Velcro closure. And it is meant to be worn actually on your belt. This is not meant as a pocket carry EDC for around town. It really is more meant for an outdoorsman. Right, but I wear a belt every day no matter where I am, and I often carry like a small multi-tool on it sometimes. And so that is one benefit. If you carry the pouch on your belt, especially if it's next to, say, a tool, people might not realize that you're even carrying a knife. All right. And here is a size comparison with the Buck folding Kalinga and the Cold Steel Recon 1 clip point. As you can see, they are very similar in terms of overall length and in terms of blade length, both around 4 inches in blade length. Alright, and here's a size comparison showing it next to some fixed blades that are all of a similar blade length. These are all around 4 inches in blade length. You see the Cold Steel folder on the left, and then the next knife, the fixed blade, is a Boker TUF knife, which I have to do a re-review of. Very nice little fixed blade, Cocobolo handle scales. All right, and then there is the Buck knife, and to the right of that is actually a Silver Stag skinning knife, D2 tool steel. I'm also going to review that in the future. But there you see it compared to a small fixed blade skinning knife. And the Boker knife is just a general purpose kind of mid-size fixed blade EDC, as it were. So all very interesting knives. I like how the Buck knife is very traditional, you know, carrying it in the belt pouch. And I do think it would be an excellent folding skinning knife. And I also think it would just be excellent as a folding utility knife just around a campsite. It could slice cordage. Maybe even a little food prep. It could do just light utility, and then you would have like a 7 or 8 inch fixed blade for your heavy work, so it would be a great complement to an outdoor fixed blade. Overall, I think it's a well-designed knife. Both the length and the width and thickness of the handle will give you a secure grip, and the shape of the handle with the finger grooves. It'll give you a secure grip, which is very important for safety in a skinning knife. The tip design and full belly, partial hollow grind are all perfectly suited for that Skinner roll and for light utility, as I said. That 420HC steel, it's going to resist rust very well, right? And with the heat treatment, no problem with it as far as edge retention. And people also say it's very easy to resharpen. So overall, yes, I would recommend the knife if you need a folding Skinner or just a medium-large folding camp and utility knife. Hope you enjoy this knife review. Stay tuned for many more. I'm out of here.